everyone, welcome back to another video at Let's Talk Ninjago. Today we're going to do another tier list. This time we're doing every single 2026 Ninjago set. Now, with that said, let's talk about what each tier means before we do each set. For me, S tier, perfect set, perfect figures, great price, which is a big deal, and good build, great build. A tier, it's pretty good, but it's lacking one. Maybe could have done with an extra figure, maybe a little bit overpriced, or maybe not the best build. B tier, decent build, just an set, alright set, you know. C tier, there's a problem with the set, whether that be not enough figures, bad figure selection, bad build, or something like that. D tier, bad set, either the build I just don't like is ugly, or there's just no reason to get it. And F tier is you should never get this set, whether that's overpriced and there's just no reason to get it. I don't think we're going to see any F tiers today. We might see a D tier. You can probably guess what it's going to be. But no, yeah, with that said, let's start the tier list. First off, we have the Polybag Cole's Car. Now, in terms of a polybag, technically it's S tier, but I'm not going to put it S tier. I'll put it B tier. Pretty good set for what you get. It's like $5 and you get a nice legacy Cole. You get the little car, very reminiscent, little throwback to the original season 1 Cars Cole polybag. So great thing for legacy, but you know, it's a cool set. It's not essential to get, but yeah. Next we have, I'll do the spinners together. I'm going to be honest, I'm putting both of these at A tier. If you're a fan and you don't have much money, or you want to get the Ninja quickly and stuff, these are both are great sets to get. They're cheap. You get the Ninja, big deal here, in their full armor. You actually get the armor plate, which doesn't even happen in some of the big sets. Big deal. You get a villain as well. And yeah, I mean, great price. They're like $10-15. You get the Ninja fully completed, big deal. And you get an elemental monster. And if you get both, you can smash them together. So, yeah, no complaints there. Next, we have the Kai Mech Battle Pack. I'd probably go B tier. This, unlike some previous mechs, doesn't have any exclusive figures. So that's lowering it a little bit because I'm comparing it to previous ones. But, I mean, it's still a decent build for what it is. $10-15, you get free figures. I mean, it's not much to complain about. Like, I mean, if you're a fan, you've probably got this set. There's no reason to not get it. Like, yeah, I'd put it B tier. Then we have the 4+ J and Elemental Monster Mech. D. Why would you ever get this? I mean, you can get the Elemental Monster in the Nia Spinner, which is much cheaper. And you get the full Nia. The J is not even complete, so you can't even justify it by saying, oh, but you get J. He's not complete, like there's no point. So D tier, I mean, it's a 4+ set. It's pretty overpriced as well. Or, no, it's decently priced, but just, you know, there's no need to get it. Next we have the Cole Mission Mech. This is a pretty good build. I don't think it's an A tier set. I'm going to go B tier. I like how you can mix the weapons with the Ryu set. That adds a bit of playability to the sets and makes it more like them feel like a connected wave, which I enjoy. Obviously, you get some good figures. You get the Cole, which is pretty good. And you get the Draconis Form Zane. Only way to get that figure, yeah. And you get an Acid Monster. I mean, pretty good value. It's pretty cheap. Good set. I would recommend picking it up. Then we have Ryu. This is tough because if he didn't have the jaw, it would easily be A tier. But the jaw, I'm looking at it now, it's really distracting. Like, with the sword, it's not as bad, but still, it's not, you know, it's just not, it looks really bad. Like, if you don't have that sword in his mouth, it looks horrible. So, that one thing has to put a B tier for me because it's very distracting and it looks bad. Like, the rest of it's a great build. Good figs, you get the Loyalist, the what's his name? Mutation Monster. You get Draconis Form Nia, who is exclusive, and you get Aaron. Good figure selection, and obviously, as I said before, you can mix around the weapons with the Colmec, which is pretty cool. But that jaw is just distracting, and it does lower it by a tier. I hate to say it, but it does. Then we have the J transforming car. I'd probably say another B tier. I think good figure selection. You get the Loyalist leader. You get Draconis Kai, which is pretty good. You get Nia and Jay. Unfortunately, they don't have the armor, but they're still good. And you get the Earth Monster. So, pretty good build. Obviously, with the next wave, this set becomes less of a need to get because you've got the ninja in the other sets. But yeah, it's still a good set. I'd probably go B tier for that. Then we have the what's it called? The Treehouse set. I'm honestly feeling C for this. The more I look at it, the more I just don't like it as much. I mean, it's got the figures are pretty good. Zane, Kai, you get Draconis J, Euphrasia's probably the standout, and you get the Loyalist and the Acid Monster. But it's like this is such an Ninjago thing. Why is there a Kai bike and a Zane helicopter when you could have just made a bigger treehouse? I think this set's like 800 pieces, maybe 600, around that. I think a third of the set is these builds. If we could have got rid of them, you could have actually developed the treehouse a little bit, made it a lot better. So I think this set's wasted potential. I mean, when we saw the treehouse, the set revealed the list, yeah, I was pretty excited for this set because we never got a treehouse, and the Dreams set a year, I think it was the first wave of Dreams, their treehouse was really good. So I think it's a missed opportunity, and yeah, I'll put it C tier. Then we have our first S tier. We have the Blacksmith Shop. This is an absolutely perfect set, perfectly priced, beautiful build. It's such a good build. Like, it's not the biggest. I thought it would be a little bit bigger, but it's just so nice looking. Like, this set is beautiful. Even if you're not a Ninjago fan, I would recommend getting this set if you just like good builds. I mean, the figures are great. You get an accurate Blacksmith Kai, which we've always wanted. You get Nia. She's an outset, but it's cool. You get Ray and Maya, Serpentine Wars Ray, and another Maya. And you get Wu. Great figure selection. And you get the Elemental Master of Earth, the original Master of Earth. I mean, there's nothing really to complain about with this set. The build is great. I love how you can take the top off and open it around. I love how it's fully built in, like an actual building. There's no hole in the wall and stuff like that. It's just such a good set. I knew straight away as soon as I saw the images that this was a perfect set. If you're a Ninjago fan and you don't have this set, you need to get it. Like, this is an essential for Ninjago fans, I think. Then we have the Elemental Dragon, or the Dragon of Life, sorry. I'm probably going to go A tier for this set. Figure selection, very good. You get 2 Draconis Form Ninja. You get Lloyd and Cole. You get Sora, you get Aaron, you get Zane. You get the Loyalist leader. And you get 2 Elemental Monsters. You get 2 good side builds. And the dragon, while not being the best dragon they have, for the price is pretty good. And if you're an Ninjago collector, this is an essential set to get because she's a pretty big focus in Season 4. Yeah, I would recommend this set if you're getting into Ninjago or you're wondering what sets to get. This is probably the set you should get because you get the most Draconis form out of all of them. And I just think it's a good set. I think it's pretty good. Then we have the Legacy Titan Mech. Now, I've got my problems with this set, mainly being that it's just a bit confusing to me why they made the Titan Mech out of all of it. I have that problem with this set way more than I have with this set. We'll get to that. But I do really like the Titan Mech. I'm going to go A tier. I think it's $200, which is expensive. It's probably worth $200 though. My problem is the figures. Grimfax, great figure. Monster of Ice, great figure. the Lloyd, it's just, I feel like it really could have benefited from one or two more figures. Even if, maybe just one more exclusive. But if we could have got a Kataru or a normal Ice Warrior, or what else? Something with the Nether Realm. Maybe Solar. I don't know. I mean, they make Grimfax, so it's not out of the possibility. Just one other figure. I think if this had one more figure, it would probably be S tier. The free figures does hold it back a bit, especially when you compare it to a set like the Dragon of Life, and you're getting 4, 5, 6, 7. You're getting 8 figures for way less. I get that there's more to the build, but you know what I mean. Like, if you're a fan getting into it, it's just, I just wish they had more figures. But as a build, probably S tier. But I just think the figure selection is holding it back. Then we have our next S tier, Old Town. I mean, this is a perfect set. This is an Ninjago fan's dream. Unfortunately, I do not have it yet because I don't think I have the space for it. But if I did, this would have already been bought. The figure selection is incredible. You get Dr. Sanders, you get... Let's look at this. Oh, no, we weren't doing it. You get Dr. Julian, finally. You get all the Ninja. You get Wu. You get the Time Twins again. Like, it's just such a good set. The builds are great. They've got a throwback to every single season in it. And yeah, I think it's a great value set. Probably one of the best valued Ninjago sets ever. And up there with the top 5 Ninjago set. I just think it's really good. So, S tier for that. Then we have the Lloyd Mech Battle Pack. For this one, I would go B tier again. I like getting the completed J. Can't get it in a $70 set, but you get it in a $10, $15 set. Lloyd, again, not complete, not a big deal, and you get a Loyalist. I mean, this is a pretty good set. There's no reason to not get it. It's cheap. Completed J, another Loyalist. Like, yeah, good set. Then we have Silver and Grimtack. Oh, do I want to go S tier? No, I'll go A tier because of the repeated figures. But this is close to S tier. This is a really good set. Obviously, the main reason you get it for Silver and the Grimtack. But, I mean, if you don't have the J car, this is also good because you get another Draconis Kai with the claws. And you get a completed Nia. Like, I think this is a great set. I don't have any complaints. Arguably S tier, but I just don't think it's the same level as the 2 S tiers. That's why I'm not putting it there. But pretty good set. And yeah, I'd go A tier for that. Then we have the Kai and Cole cars. This is tough because I think this set is the biggest victim of the reuse of suits. If they had new suits, I'd probably go B. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to go C because if you're a fan, there is no need to get this set. The Ice Monster comes in the Wildfire set, which is a need to get. And you probably already have the Kai and Cole. Plus, I mean, it is the cheapest way technically to get both of them. But, I don't know, it's just not that great of a set. It's cool, but C tier. It's not up here with the B tier sets, I think. Then 4+ set, D tier. I mean, it does have the exclusive acid monsters, which is pretty annoying. Because if you're a completionist, technically you have to buy the figures or this set, which sucks because the set's horrible. But as a set, it's pretty bad. D tier, there's no need to get it. Then we have next S tier, the character, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. Yeah, the character display stand. This is a perfect set. How many figures you get? 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 figures for like $60. And you get a nice build with it as well. The Ninja in their ZX suits, really cool. And you get Jay's mum, the master of lightning. This is an essential set to get, even if you're not an Ninjago fan. I would recommend this set to try out the theme. I mean, this is one of the best Ninjago sets ever, especially for the price point that it's at. This is a must buy. Then we have one of the worst, probably my least favorite set on here, the X1 Ninja Charger. I hate this set. I think it's a horrible use of that slot in the Legacy wave. Like, why are we doing another X1 Ninja Charger? I already complained about it, but it's just such a stupid decision to make another X1 Ninja Charger. It's in one episode. I can literally name two sets right off my head. Tread Assault, Zane's Earthcopter. Not Earthcopter, sorry. Zane's Helicopter from Rebooted. Both of them would have been a much better choice. And, like, I don't know why we need another X1 Ninja Charger. It's also ridiculously overpriced. Cryptor's cool, I guess. The Master of Shade. I keep saying Monster instead of Master. The Master of Shade, pretty cool. Kai, reuse, doesn't have his armor. This set is just not it. Like, if it was, so it's 130 Australian. If it was maybe 80, I don't know, because it's not, it is overpriced, but it's also just the set. It looks alright, but it's like, I just hate that this was the last Legacy set. I mean, look at all the rest of the Legacy sets. S tier set, S tier set, A tier set, B tier, but a perfect set technically. Like, they did so well with Legacy, and then they just go and fumble it with the last set with this thing. It's just a bit disappointing, but yeah, it's not a good set. You should never get it unless you really want to get the Master of Shade. Even then, I would probably recommend Bricklink to get that and the Cryptor, because it's going to be a lot cheaper. And I just don't like this set. Yeah. And then we have the Wildfire Transforming Dragon. I could go S. I'll go A. Very good figure selection. Obviously, you get the new Wildfire and the new Beatrix. I like the Beatrix mech. It's a little bit small, which is a bit of a problem. I would have preferred if they made a separate set with that and made it a bit bigger. But it's still cool. The Wildfire Dragon looks good in both forms. Obviously, you get the new Wildfire figure, which is very cool. You get Aaron, you get Sora, you get the Acid Monster, Ice Monster. Great figures. It's close to S tier. The Beatrix mech holds it back a little bit just because it could be better. But very good set. These two are easily the day ones that you need for Dragons Rising Season 4 Part 2. Like, they're the only ones with exclusive figures, which is pretty crazy. But, well, technically the Land Bounty, but we'll get to that. Yeah, great sets though. Then we have the Land Bounty. I'm pretty mixed on this set. I'm a big fan of the original Land Bounty, and I think this is a downgrade in pretty much every area that it could possibly be. The figure selection is pretty bad. You get Zane, Nia, and Jay all without armor, which is just ridiculous. It's just annoying. Draconis Lloyd is cool, but realistically, most people probably have the Dragon of Life, so it's a repeat. The Fire Monster is cool, but it's more annoying than it is cool, because now you kind of need to get this set, or you need to get that to get the figure, which is pretty annoying. And yeah, and you get another Acid Monster. I mean, they're cool figures, but we've got a lot of Acid Monsters at this point. I was pretty disappointed in this set, mainly the figure selection. I do think it's a downgrade to the original 2019 set, being that set had the much bigger scale. The being able to take them apart felt more natural to the set, and it looked better in both forms. Whereas I feel like this set, especially the buggy one, just doesn't look that great by itself. And I'm just not the biggest fan of this set. Yeah, I'll probably go B tier. Then we have the Titan, the twin mechs from Legends. I'll go A tier. Interestingly here, that this set has Kai and Nia. I think we all know the reason why. It's that they're not confident enough in Legends to just sell it as a Legends set, which is confusing because they did it with the other two sets. But, I mean, the figures are cool. They're a bit more basic than the other Legends figures, being that they're more like mech pilot suits. But it's a cool set. If you really like mechs, I'd get it. I don't like how it only has one stand. Probably be cool if it had two. You could pose them better. But pretty good set. And yeah, not much to say. I'd go A tier. Then we have another S tier. This set's S tier for me. The Dragon Bone set. I forgot what it's called. This is such a good display set. $150. I'd say it's worth that. You get the sword in the dragon's mouth, which looks super cool. You get a mech, you get a dragon, you get some sick figures. You get Jin, you get, don't forget her name, you get Jin, you get Mira, you get Master Evo, Evon? I don't know. And you get the Oni. Very good set. I would recommend, if you're going to get any legend sets before the show comes out, or before the shorts come out, I'd recommend getting this one. Just because even if you don't end up liking legends, this is still just a good looking set that you can have on display. So yeah, I'd go S tier probably for this set. And then the last set, I mean, this is going to be S tier. It is $320 Australian, but I mean, just look at it. This set is beautiful. It kind of feels like a legacy set to me because obviously it's a recreation of the Ultra Dragon battle. It's set from 2012. But I just really like this set. I can imagine how nice this set would look on display if you can do it right. If you give it enough room and just let it like take a big spot of your shelf. This set needs to be displayed by itself, I think. Because it's just, I reckon this set has a lot of like shelf presence and just, it's just such a good set. So yeah, that's my tier list. Overall, I'd say S tier. These are the sets, apart from the old town. I mean, they are expensive, but these are the ones, like, these are the must-gets. Maybe not this one, but these four specifically are the must-gets. These are, if you're any type of Ninjago fan, you should probably be getting these. The Legend sets, if you're a fan of Legends, wait till the show comes out. But for the Dragons Rising, you should probably be getting most of these. And the Titan Mech, it's just such a good build that I put in B. These, if you're a hardcore fan, you'll probably get most of these. Aside from like the Land Bounty because it's expensive. But C is like, I can't recommend the set, but it's not the worst thing. D is, I would personally recommend not getting it and either getting the figures another way or waiting for it to go on sale, stuff like that. So that's my overall tier list for the 2026 Ninjago sets. Let me know your thoughts. Did I get anything wrong? Was I too harsh on any sets? Was I too generous to any sets? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching and goodbye.